And guys, this is not promotion of anything. We are not promoting any product. This is just for awareness of menstrual cups. That's it.
Definitely.
We should have told it very early.
Yes, yes, yes. We should have given a disclaimer that we're not promoting, we're just spreading
It's
awareness about a very magical menstrual product that, if you use it, you're never going back to pads.
And it goes a little something
fine.
First of all, Divya, wishing you a very happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, thank you.
So Divya, let's start with you. What do you do? We understand you're a parenting coach.
So yeah, I'm a parenting coach and I have a mom community wherein I help with mom struggles and all the, parenting is not a short term, right from pregnancy, right from the child is born, even if the child goes to teens, even if the child has got married, parenting is parenting. So it's a vast subject.
Great,
Yeah.
great. You're trying to help people master that skill of parenting. Though everybody is
Yeah, yeah,
flawless
yeah.
at it, but yeah, you're helping them master it. Great. So as you've already mentioned that for mothers especially parenting becomes a challenging job. Especially if the mothers are working or they still aspire to have a career and all that, it becomes very challenging for them. And periods तो obviously हमारा पीछे छोड़ने नहीं वाले until we reach a certain age. I understand you have been a cup user. Let's jump to our topic for the live today. That the topic
Yeah.
is menstrual cups. Also, obviously, we understand that you have been a menstrual cup user for a very long time. So, would you want to tell us what is your experience as a menstrual cup user for a long time? First, tell us how long have you been using menstrual cups?
Sure. Let's start with my experience with this menstrual cups. So, my sister gifted me this menstrual cup 3 years ago, 3 years back, right after my delivery, and I had absolutely no idea what it is and how to use it. And my first reaction to her gift is like, "What? Why did you even waste your money on that? And who inserts things into vagina? Did you do that? Do you do it? Tell me." I was like curious. Then she somehow convinced me with her experiences, and I decided to give it a try. Then I was like, okay, it took me some time to get hold of the entire idea and get used to it. But now, if you ask me after 3 years of using it, I would say that obviously I'm so thankful for my sister, and also like I am never ever going back to those messy, uncomfortable, smelly, and unhygienic sanitary pads. Never ever. And especially for moms who have these kids and toddlers at home, and when they are on period, in the midst of all the hustle and bustle, the only thing you're going to get comfort is in these men's. And let me tell you that why Indian women are, they resist menstrual cups. To be
So
frank,
there are
that
a lot of social restrictions also around it, a lot of taboos around it as well.
the main thing is nobody educated us on different, how to choose different menstrual hygienic ways and which one to choose. And, nobody ever did a open talk on menstruation or menstrual hygiene.
So just
Nobody
a
ever
just a
said that.
fun fact in between, just interrupting you. There is a fun fact. People think that menstrual cup एक नया product है. It's not a new product. It's been in market for it's been in market since 1930s. Can you imagine? It's that old. So it's not a new product. It's
Exactly.
just that we are not aware about it.
That's the reason why there is no surprise that even when I was aware of this product, but I didn't know how to use it or what are these benefits. And the main thing is we see so many advertisements of sanitary pads on TVs and social media, so many advertisements, and nobody's speaking about these cups. So just because of this, the advertising is less, the demand is less, and that's why they are not commonly found in these local shops. And the
Agreed.
more And the main thing is the taboos that go around these menstrual cups, because the way I believed in certain things which I heard from school friends. So, in the same way, we all have some misunderstandings related to these products. So, it doesn't come from education. Some believe that it loosens the vagina. Some believe that it tends to, it will injure or it will cause infection or all these things. These are not coming from education. These are just coming from the female friends or female relatives. I would say that this is how taboo gets passed on from one female to another, one generation to the next.
Great,
So,
great, Divya. Really nice listening to your experience. What we'll do is we'll pick up these taboos or myths one by one. And
sure.
yesterday, both of us had posted certain, polls in our stories where people asked us questions. Also, we as Pedonomics have been receiving a lot of questions, and I will
Thing
answer the
is, I
most
would
common one.
I would really like to appreciate you both, Vidhi and Shrishti, right? Shrishti, I would like to
So we are a
appreciate
bunch
you
of
both.
four. We're a bunch of five girls.
Okay,
I'll introduce all of them later on, but yeah.
sure. So I was like, I a big appreciation from my side because
Thank
the
you.
initiative that you have taken is commendable.
Just
Exactly.
give me, just give me 1 minute. Let me show our viewers how a cup looks like, so that they have a visual in their head when we describe what a cup is. Just give me a
Sure.
minute. I'm going to show our viewers how does a cup look like. A cup looks like this. It could also look like this. It could also look like this. Seems like I have a collection of them. You don't need to have a collection, because I'll tell you. Let's talk about very basic things of a menstrual cup. Uh, एक पैड आपको आधा दिन चलता है, मतलब 8 hours चलता है, but a cup like this is reusable for 10 long years. Okay.
Exactly.
uh, it is so eco friendly, it is so environment friendly कि आप इसको वेस्ट में नहीं डालोगे 10 साल तक. So what happens is your blood gets collected in this cup. You just pour your blood, pour whatever is collected in this into the commode. You flush it and you reinsert this cup again. It can go on. So one insertion can last for say 8 to 10 hours. और पैड में ना हमको ऐसा लगता है कि यार हम कितना ब्लीड कर रहे हैं, बट व्हेन यू इंसर्ट अ कप इट्स नॉट इवन 3/4 full if you know when you remove it. For a medium slow person is what I am talking about. ठीक है.
Actually, the fact is we bleed just not more than 20 ml.
Yes,
So, but because pad absorbs the blood, it seems like so much, but it's not the
correct.
case.
Correct. While the pad is outside your vagina, your cup goes inside your vagina, which means no wetness, no dampness, no rashes. Oh my god, it's just so amazing. So I think that
And no
those are
leakage
one of the few.
because it
No
collects the blood
leakage.
without leakage, and you don't have to worry about the
Correct.
stains and frequent visits to washrooms. You can avoid all of that.
Agreed, agreed, completely agreed. So especially for moms and Mother's Day, we came up with this live because for moms, as it is, their life is very challenging. So why not make your periods a little easy by using this cup? Okay, I spoke about how environment friendly our cups are. Let us also speak about how economical our cups are. Okay,
Very
एक
true.
पैड का पैकेट आप अगर लेने जाओ तो आपको आराम से 300 rupees का पड़ेगा, और उसमें हार्डली 30 पैड्स आएंगे. ठीक है, पकड़ो एक पैड विल on an average cost you 10 rupees. ठीक है, but this little cup can cost you anything from between 250, the range is 250 to 2000, और वो 10 साल चलेगा. Imagine the amount of money that you're going to save. Okay, so what we as
Actually, now,
Pediatrics also do is, it's our USP that we handhold you from starting your cup journey, because I understand it's very frightening to put something inside your vagina. We always got questions के vagina में ऐसे कैसे इसको insert करें and all that. So yeah, that's about what economics does. Yeah, Divya, you were telling something.
no, actually, I did this calculation, before my sister was telling me all this calculation. So I would like to tell this because it's very important to stress on this point. So basically, if we see that, let the one pad cost is around 7 to 8 rupees. Let's take it like that. So a girl or a woman spends around 80 rupees per month. So it comes to around 1,000 rupees per year. So for 10 years, it is 10,000 rupees. But on the other side, menstrual cup comes for less than 500 rupees and you can use it for 10 to 15 years based on the brand or the
Yes.
quality of the cup. So 10,000 kaha and 500 kaha. So you are going to save a lot of bucks. It's
Exactly,
not about
exactly.
just money. It's about the comfort. It's about the ease of using it. So, and my experience, one more experience. I'm not going to interrupt you much.
No, 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 definitely go
So,
ahead.
during our heavy flow periods, what happens like whenever we sneeze or whenever we get up or sit down or whenever we laugh
Yes,
aloud, we feel the we are flooding out. But when we are using this menstrual cup, you will not even feel it because
yes.
you're under vacuum. The vagina is under vacuum and you will not even feel like you're on periods. Trust me, I'm not just telling me this. This is totally my experience and I really want you all to have a try, give a try of this.
Yes, both of us are talking on experience basis. Actually, both of us are cup users, happy cup users, and both of us are telling you on experience that it's one of the most beautiful things, or one of the most beautiful changes or shifts that you will make in your life. So yeah. Okay, Divya, we were also talking about virginity. Okay, let's touch upon a little on virginity. A lot of people think that they might lose their virginity if they start using a cup, but that's not the scientific way of it. बहुत लोगों को लगता है कि hymen टूट टूट जाएगा. But your
Yeah.
hymen is not your virginity. Okay, there are a lot of posts and articles on it. You can go read that. Also, there are a lot of people who are not even born with a hymen. आपका hymen बहुत सारी और चीजों, बहुत
Very
सारी और
true.
activities की वजह से टूट सकता है. That doesn't determine your virginity at all. Secondly, people
Yeah.
think it's difficult for a virgin to use a menstrual cup. But I would like to point out that that's not so. Your vagina walls might be a little tighter. So what you can do is you can use a softer cup. So if you see this is a softer cup, while if you see this is a little harder, the way I am pushing it, you would be able to
Yeah.
recognize that this one is a softer cup, this one is a harder cup. So if you are if you're a newbie to using cups, always try a softer version of it. There are many other technicalities. I'm not only saying that you should go for a softer cup, but there are many other technicalities that you have to keep in mind. We try to reply to each and every message that comes to us because we believe that it's a psychological process more than anything else. It's more of a psychological process क्योंकि देखो वो आदत से ज्यादा ना वो डर है. ठीक है? You also know, I also know when we started using, we were like, oh shit, how do I try it? But somewhere हमारे दिल में था कि नहीं करना है, कैसे भी तो करना है. It takes आराम से 2 cycles of your periods to start using a cup because कभी कप का आपको मेजरमेंट सही नहीं होगा, कभी इंसर्शन में प्रॉब्लम होगा, बट हर चीज का एक सोल्यूशन है. यू विल फाइंड ऑलमोस्ट ऑल द सोल्यूशंस ऑन आवर पेज और एनीवेयर ऑन or anywhere on the web. Or if you are not able to find it anywhere, you can always DM us and ask questions and determine the right size of your cup to use it. So yeah, I think that is all that I
See,
have. Divya, could you throw some light? Huh. Tell
yeah,
me.
within nobody forced us to use napkins, sanitary pads. So obviously, we are not going to force
Exactly.
anybody to use this menstrual cup as well. It's all about choice. So when you don't try coffee,
True.
you can't say that coffee tastes good. You will always be in a taboo that no, I
True.
don't like the smell, this, that. So always you have to give it a try. So I would with the like you said that it depends on the technicalities which one to buy. So on a roughly, I would like to say that if an unmarried woman can go for S size, it comes in various sizes. So a unmarried woman can go for S or M. A married woman can go for M. If a woman has
Heavy flow.
delivered a baby, then they can go for L. So I'm using L. So maybe you can roughly this is an idea, but if at all the cup is overflowing very fast, then you can maybe you can go for a bigger size. And also, Vidhi, I would
Definitely,
like to ask you,
definitely.
like, now can you please show like how to use it, because it's very important. Because we have started this topic,
Yes,
let's cover all aspects.
yes. Let's see how to use or insert a cup. I'll start from the very basic of it. When you buy a cup, as soon as it comes or as soon as you start using it, first sterilize it. अब sterilize का word सुनते हमको ऐसा लगता है we need a machine or something. No, you just have to boil it. You just boil this cup in in any vessel that you have. Put water, boil it for 10 minutes, good 10 minutes. Okay. You will see little bubbles forming around it, which is an indicator that it is being properly sterilized. ठीक है? उसके बाद you insert it. I'll show you how to insert it. Say for example, this is your vagina hole. I'll show you a fold. Okay. So it's a punch down fold. It's one of the most convenient folds, and hence I'm showing it to you. There are many other folds that you can use it. The punch down fold is you punch your cup like this. There is a very small insertion point that is made here. This is your vagina hole. You put it inside and it opens up inside like this. Alright. Now the cups work on a suction का कॉन्सेप्ट. ठीक है. बहुत लोगों को ऐसा लगता है ये नीचे स्लाइड नहीं हो जाएगा, इसके आजू बाजू से ब्लड नीचे लीक नहीं होगा. नो, इट डज नॉट. इट क्रिएट्स अ सक्शन, इट क्रिएट्स वैक्यूम एंड इट डजंट कम आउट. ओके. सो व्हेन द कप इज इनसाइड, हाउ डू यू चेक वेदर कप अंदर खुला है या कप ऐसे अंदर ऐसे बेंड करके बैठा हुआ है. अगर ऐसे बेंड करके बैठा हुआ होगा तो यू कैन वेरी इजीली पुल इट, इट विल कम आउट. ठीक है. बट अगर प्रॉपर सक्शन हो गया है, इट हैज क्रिएटेड अ प्रॉपर सील. यू कॉल इट अ सील, यू कॉल इट अ सील, यू कॉल इट वैक्यूम, यू कॉल इट सक्शन. अगर प्रॉपर सील हो गया है तो इफ यू ट्राई टू पुल इट आउट, यू विल फील अ लिटिल पेन, इंडिकेटिंग दैट यू हैव इंसर्टेड योर कप एकदम प्रॉपरली. एंड कप में मतलब it is not, there is no issues in it. The cup is not bent inside like this. The cup is properly opened inside. If you pull it, you will not be able to pull it. अच्छा, तो निकाले कैसे? अगर ऐसे पुल करके वो नहीं निकल रहा है तो हाउ डू यू रिमूव इट? अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल आस्क मी क्वेश्चंस. इट इज नॉट फनी, बट बिकॉज आई माई सेल्फ हैड सच क्वेश्चंस. आई यूज्ड टू थिंक मेरे अंदर कब घूम गया तो व्हाट इफ इट गेट्स लॉस्ट इनसाइड. ओके, इट डजंट गेट लॉस्ट इनसाइड बिकॉज सर्विक्स के ऊपर वो जा नहीं पाएगा, और देयर इज अ लिमिट अंटिल व्हिच इट विल गो. उसके बियॉन्ड इट विल नॉट गो. इट विल रिमेन इन योर वजाइनल कैनल. ओके. टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस एनाटॉमी, you can definitely visit Pheronomics का page. You will see all the anatomy, how it is. There is a vaginal canal. Canal के ऊपर cervix होता है, तो उसके ऊपर वो नहीं जा पाएगा, उसके ऊपर uterus है. So the cup will not be able to go there. Let's understand how to remove it. So now, if the suction is created like this, what you will have to do is you will have to put your finger inside. You will have to pinch it down. मैंने ऐसे उसको pinch किया. I'll show it with the other cup. So the color is proper.
Break the seal. You need to
you
break
have
the
to put your
vacuum.
yeah, correct. So you have to put your finger inside. You break the vacuum and you can easily pull your cup out. अगर vacuum break हो गया तो आपका cup आराम से easily pull हो जाएगा. And the vacuum will be broken like this. You put your finger inside, you pinch it inside, and you pull it out. So obviously it takes some time. I mean, I'm not saying एक बार में आप master कर लोगे ये skill को.
But it's not
But once you
painful,
mastered
guys.
this skill,
It's not at
exactly,
all
it's not
painful.
painful at all. But then you will take 2-3 cycles to understand it. So don't give up when you're not able to do it. You will definitely take a couple of cycles to, get a hang of it. And once you have the hang of it, you're gonna enjoy one of the most happy periods you've ever enjoyed in your life. We've been talking about virgin women, but I also understand that once you are a mother, okay, there are a lot of societal constraints. I come across a lot of young women or young girls coming and telling me, नहीं मम्मी हमें use नहीं करने देगी because मम्मी को लगता है ऐसे कुछ अंदर नहीं घुसाना चाहिए and all that. These are all societal constraints, okay. But now today on Mother's Day, when we're talking about moms, okay, for them that societal constraint is already you've already surpassed it because you guys are already physically active. So वो societal
Yeah.
constraint तो है ही नहीं. Secondly, because you're a virgin or if you're not socially active, you feel a little, you feel more frightened than the other people. कि how do I insert something inside my vagina? So I want you to
Yeah.
ask whether is it simple for moms, okay, to start using a cup in comparison to comparison to other person who is not physically active. I'm sure it must be pretty simple for
Definitely.
a mom to start using it.
Definitely for moms it's more easier because a mom has already delivered a baby and also their sex life is active. So
Correct.
it's more easier for a mom, for a mother to use it. And we have somehow, okay, हमारा तो हो गया, but from now on we should encourage, and also whoever is using it, start gifting, as someone said in the comments, start gifting it as a gift, birthday gift, any gift, start gifting it, make it a chain, like already you have all.
Okay. So you've started a very, a very good topic of gifting a cup. Pedonomics is going to post about gifting a cup. What we are doing is, I'll tell you what we're doing. We're starting a chain of gifting a cup, okay? People are really hesitant about using a cup. But if I gift it to someone, I think the first step is already met. मतलब आपके हाथ में कप आ गया, आपको अब सिर्फ यूज करना है. ठीक है? Otherwise we just keep thinking, and what better than Mother's Day to gift a cup to a young mother, or a mother who has just delivered a baby in the last year, or has a very young baby. So we're going to soon, today itself, we're going to post about gift a cup. And what our followers have to do is, you have to tag people जिसको आपको लगता है कि आपको गिफ्ट देना है. You have to share the post, you have to like the post, you have to start following both of us, you have to start following Divya and Pedonomics. And one lucky winner out of that will get a cup. And that lucky winner also has an obligation कि आपको किसी और को भी गिफ्ट करना है. फर्स्ट कप हम गिफ्ट करेंगे, उसके बाद आपको चेन को चालू रखना है. Alright? I think that's going to be a really nice chain to start. What's it, Divya?
Amazing initiative. Amazing initiative. And yes, even I am going to do that.
Great, yeah, great. That I think that was all. Do you have any more questions in your head? Achha, I think I have one question that is very commonly asked by people is, again, this is not funny because even I had this question when I started using a cup. People ask me,
No questions are funny,
will
guys.
I
You
be
can just post all your questions.
Nothing is
You can,
silly. Exactly.
yeah. We had questions, maybe the dumbest questions, but I would like to ask all everybody who is viewing, just post your questions and we are going to answer you.
Yes, absolutely. So I used to be asked that will I be able to pee or poop properly when I am wearing a cup? Obviously, you will be able to pee or poop properly because we have three different holes. Okay, one hole is only for peeing, the
Exactly.
other hole is the vagina, that's the middle hole, and the last hole is for pooping. So there are three different holes, and inserting a cup in your vagina doesn't hamper your peeing or pooping at all. Okay, for the anatomy, you can please visit our page. You will find the anatomy. So there are three different holes to it.
And there are many other myths also, Vidhi, like whatever you have heard, you can just share it here so that people will know that, because most of the times we don't know that, okay, whatever I'm believing is a myth actually, it's not a truth. So all the myths, just I want you to just speak out so that our, people will know that it's a myth. It's not a truth and there's nothing to be
Divya,
afraid.
I have a question to you. Do you think men play a very important role in influencing use of menstrual products?
Yeah, why not? Because men
Exactly. I
are going
really
to
want
be
men to join this conversation also.
yes, very true, rightly said. Because maybe if they are not married now, some days later they are going to be in a family wherein a woman is being will be a part of him. So he has to be, even if a woman doesn't know about this, he can encourage her. So awareness is
Exactly,
always
exactly.
good.
Exactly. I think men really can influence this conversation, and men really can be a part of it. Okay. I think we have a question that how to clean and
Yeah.
maintain the cup. I'm sorry I missed it. I continued only till removing it. Okay. So understand when you remove your cup during the cycles, what you can do is you can remove it. Pour down whatever fluids that are there in the cup into your commode, flush it, just wash it with water. Do not use any soaps during the period. Reinsert it
Yes.
like that only. Just wash it with water and reinsert it. But when your periods are over, say 3, 5, 7 days, जब भी your periods are over, what you can do is you can sterilize it again. So don't forget sterilizing it before the period and after the period every time. All right. So this
Yes.
this really helps you stay away from infections. Also, do not use it or do not keep the cup inside you for more than 10 hours. 10 hours also I'm saying maximum. You should always try and remove your cups within 8 hours. 10 घंटे तक भी रखा तो भी चल जाएगा बट डू नॉट एक्सटेंड इट बियॉन्ड दैट इफ इट्स अंडर योर कंट्रोल So I think
Actually, the thing
those are the
is,
hygienic ways of using it.
yeah, actually the thing is, it's so comfortable that we tend to, forget that it is
Forget,
inside.
I know.
Most of the
I've
times,
been there,
it
done that.
happens. Initially, though, I forgot for 24 hours also. And then when I realized, oh my God, no, don't do this mistake. I did it, but you don't do
I know,
it.
I know,
It's
I know.
it's so easy, but it's so easy to forget, but we should not forget it.
I know it can be really dangerous. So it's an advantage as
Yeah.
well as a disadvantage. It's an advantage that you. So one of my followers had once told me that cups is like period में periods ना होने का है साल. तो मतलब वो literally ऐसे feel होता है कि वो periods है ही नहीं. So we forget that we are wearing a cup and we kind of
So nicely
don't
said.
bother about it. But then I know, right? But then again, it can proven very dangerous if you do not remove it. So please do not forget it
Yeah.
and remove it.
Yeah, actually, most of the people know they say that is it safe because the blood is inside the cup and you're having it for 8 hours. Is it safe? So it is safer than pads because the same
Yes.
amount of time when you're on pads, it has chemicals on it. So it is even more dangerous to
It
sit
has
on it for eight
carcinogenic
hours.
chemicals. My God, it can even cause cancer. Pads have carcinogenic chemicals on it.
Yes, exactly.
Divya, I think we have
So
one more question. The question is, would the period blood flow back to the uterus if we sleep? No, dear, it will not flow back to your uterus if you sleep. It will always get collected back in your cup and you can always remove it. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होता that it flows back. Once it is out of the uterus, it gets collected in your cup and then you can remove it and you can put it in your, flush it out.
exactly. Like they have the doubt that sote samay it will flow back to the body, the
No.
blood, but that doesn't happen.
Yes, exactly. I think there are many brands and all available on Amazon, so I think people can order it from there. Retail stores में आजकल available तो अभी तो available नहीं है. Let's see when retail stores start keeping it as openly as they keep pads. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's really nice. And I would definitely, on this occasion of Mother's Day, urge all the mothers, especially, to start using it. One, because it's an easy process for you. Second, you are not bound by any social constraints of losing virginity and all that. And if your vaginal canals are all also accepting of something external, so it becomes a more easier process for you to start using a cup. Thirdly, you will save so much of sanitary waste that we generate every year.
Right.
Fourthly, it is going to be so convenient for you. You are going to really forget all the challenges of your periods. So I think, yeah, it's a big appeal to all the mothers to start using it. Any questions, you can always come on Feedonomics and ask us, and we're all ready for you always.
So special, why especially mothers is because mothers have certain, like, you cannot always for example, you're breastfeeding. So if at all you have an urge to suddenly go to washroom and you can't delay it, and that's the actual difficulty, because you cannot put your baby down because the baby will be crying. All these things will come into picture. A mom has so many responsibilities. So in the midst of all that, I would say that please try,
Yes.
at least try using menstrual cups. One time you may feel a little challenge to get used to it, but from the second or third time, you yourself will recommend many other women. Trust me, you are going to do that. So just go for it, use it, and yes, do participate in this contest, and you may get the free cup as well.
Yes. Great, Divya. Divya, it was a great session with you. It was really nice listening to your experiences as a mother who's using a menstrual cup and who's so happy about it. It was really great talking to you, Divya.
Thank you, Vidhi, for approaching me, and I'm really happy to speak about my experience. And yes, we are going to do many more in future.
Great, 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 Divya. Same here. Chalo. Bye. We'll end this live.
Yeah. Bye, Vidhi. Bye, people. Thank you for joining. Bye.
Thanks, everybody. Bye bye.